Houston taking on Washington.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden out there with Lawson. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Howard. And it's Montiunas in at the 4 spot. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Cousins, no good. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Harden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Harden's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Houston. The drive by Wade, and Harden wide open. He shoots. The wing jumper off target.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Lawson against Griffin. Screen by Howard. Harden kicks to Howard. And that one is hammered home.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Harden. On the wing, Irving. Wade kicks to Harden. Stolen by Harden. Lawson up top. Dishes it to Ariza.
No way he's making that.
No good on the triple. Houston on D. Harden with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Irving. And Lawson the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Washington on D. Lawson kicks to Harden. Irving against Lawson. Back to Harden. Left side Ariza. And Howard with the stuff.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Irving against Lawson.
Oh, dancing broke his ankles.
Buries it down low.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Harden kicks to Howard.
Chiefs are moving the bar. You can't see what's going on.
Irving against Lawson. Howard with the screen on Irving. And Lawson, here we go. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Dunked it.
It's Harden. It's down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And Griffin sends it back. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball.
Another dunk.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Lawson against Irving. Lawson drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lawson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Wade. Ty Lawson making his last shot.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. Lawson's got his second basket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Harden on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pulls it up.
Down, drop into the light.
Another one falls for Washington.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Lawson's against Irving.
Oh. Good time out. Flex on.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Al Horford, he's checked in for Cousins. Love comes in for Blake Griffin. Beal's checked in for James Harden. And it's John Wall in for Kyrie Irving. 1:33 left in the first. Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. The three.
Nope.
Another miss by Houston.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Got the ball, though.
And so it's Washington with it. 3-point lead. Wall, that's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Houston now. Beverly dishes to Jones. Now here's Brewer. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. For 3, Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. Jones, no one around him. Houston gets it back. And Brewer kicks to Ariza. Jones sets the pick for Ariza. Now the pass to Brewer. Tries yet again. That one a little long. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
So on the floor for Houston, Corey Brewer is out there with Moniunas. Then it's Harden. Then it's Lawson. And it's Howard in at the center position. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good.
At the line,
Free throws, that's
Blake
sling.
Griffin. At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Lawson with it. There's a screen by Moniunas. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Moniunas. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Washington leading now by 7. Harden kicks to Holiday. Back to Harden. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now, here is Lawson. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. Here's Brewer. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Dang, that's good.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Now here is Holiday, looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Harden with the drive, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Washington making a change here. Irving's checked in. Lawson against Irving. Kicks to Brewer from outside the arc. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Brewer's got 5.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Feeds it to Beal. Picked by Griffin. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Hey guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here is Harden following the score by Houston. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 5. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Washington making some changes. Wash comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Lowry in for Beal. Pass to Monty
Oh, that was backcourt all day.
Brewer dishes to Lawson.
Is that backcourt?
Houston moving the ball around. Monty Eunice's shot is good.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Now here's Bosch. Harden inside the three-point line. Monty Eunice grabs the miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Lawson has the open look.
Why was he wide open?
Off target from outside. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Irving. Irving. Good.
Come on.
By Harden.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points for James Harden.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Monty Eunice to the inside. Here's Howard. Another miss by Houston.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monty Eunice. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Al Horford, he's checked in for Bosch. Love comes in for Blake Griffin. Wade, he's checked in for James Harden. And John Wall subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Houston trails by 5. Here's Beverly. But here's Jones. Here's Washington now. The dish now to Wade. He feeds it to Love.
Low wide open.
No good from outside. And so here is Houston. Ariza with it. Wade picks him up. Screen by Jones. Ariza kicks to Jones. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Jones has got his first 2 points. Washington leading now by 3. The feed to Love. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Washington. Horford in the post, working on Jones, and the shot is good.
There you go.
Washington leads by 5. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Harden against Holiday. Ariza outside, inside, Capella.
Got that out of here. Was it going in? Nah.
The first half comes to a conclusion.
By 5.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Griffin. And it's Wade in at the 3 set. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now Cousins. Trevor
wide open
from long range. And the basket by Harden.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Lawson with the drive. No good. Good D by Irving.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Griffin kicks to Wade. 4 on the clock. Harden with it. Now Larson defending.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Ariza with the buckets.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Washington leading now by 6. The drive by Wade. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside Irving. Now Harden. He's got 13. Pass to Cousins. For Washington, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. He hits the second from the line. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Monty. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Monty has got his second basket of the night. Washington calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
And so it's Washington with it. Wade passes to Griffin. Here's Harden, and it's sent by Howard.
You got a dunk.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Inside, here's Ariza. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Ariza. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wade outside. Back to Irving. Puts one up for 19. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Wade, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Griffin dishes to Wade. And here's Harden for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And And Lawson with the drive. Here's Howard, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for Griffin. Beal comes in for James Harden. And it's Conley in for Irving. Conley into the lane. Outside Bosh. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bosh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Houston trails by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Once again, Team Dancers.
Now here's Brewer. He's covered by Beal. Lawson kicks to Howard. Odiunas against Bosh. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Jones checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Conley kicks to Bosh. Nice ball movement by Washington. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now here's Cousins. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Al Horford is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Beal gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Houston trails by 6, and Beverly kicks to Brewer. Another miss by Houston.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Wade. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Beal. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim. Houston trails by 6. To the paint. Here's Capella, and he slams it one-handed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Washington making some changes. Love's checked in for Bosh. Holiday comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's John Wall in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Wall, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
For Houston, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Washington making a change here. Harden's checked in. Wall passes to Harden. And here's Love for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Inside, stolen by Harden. On up the court.
Don't ask me, it ain't mine.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started.
I'll put it up when I get done.
Houston trails by 4. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Harden. Howard is out there with Moniunas. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Lawson in at the 1. Moniunas dishes to Harden. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Irving kicks to Cousins. The layup missed.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Irving kicks to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Here's Love. Ariza with the rebound. And here's Houston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. There's a screen by Moniunas. And Lawson, here we go. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Wade, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded closely.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Harden with a screen on Howard. Back to Cousins. There's the 3. And again, Washington no good. Houston in the lead. Up the floor. And the jam by Harden.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Here's Griffin. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's deflected. Here's Moniunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moniunas has got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Screen by Cousins. Griffin sets the screen for Irving. Harden right side. 20 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
Irving against Lawson. 1:51 left in the game. In the corner, it's Brewer. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. John Wall's checked in for Washington. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Howard, soft touch off the glass. And Houston leads by 1.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Howard's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. It's Wall with the drive. And here is Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Houston making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 1. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Right side Wall. There's the screen. Harden up top. Ariza covering. Baseline try. Monte grabs the miss.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Harden, no good. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Screen by Howard. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Money!
This is John Wall at his on-fire best.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
15 seconds left in the game.
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point. They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Here's Ariza. It's good. This game is all even.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Washington calls timeout. And the rejection by Cousins. And he recovers it.
I'm going OT.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Tip-off goes to Houston. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Howard. Trevor Ariza out there with Montejunas. Then it's Harden, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. Harden kicks to Cousins. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Cousins. Clock at 6. Harden. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 20 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Ariza's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Harden. Montejunas grabs the miss. Montejunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden, no good. Washington with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Screen by Cousins. Shot off the pick. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's now 22 points for James Harden. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. 1:51 left in overtime. Stolen by Harden. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Covered by Irving. And that is good. Lawson's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Griffin. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Lawson from outside, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Lawson's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Irving drives in, and that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
With the teardrop, they get it back. Here's Howard. Can't knock it down from the right block. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Wade drives in. Kept alive by Washington.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Montejunas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left in the first overtime. And so it's Houston with it. It's Harden with the drive. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Ariza passes to Lawson. Launches it. Cousins pulls it in. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so Washington takes the win, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.